Capricorn, hi, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, it's your first time here, welcome to my channel. I'm your host, Tina. Today we are doing your weekly tarot. This is for the second week of March 8th to the 14th. There is a timestamp down in the description if you would like to jump straight to the cards. All right, now I know I'm posting these videos a day late. I pulled a muscle last week while I was working out, and well, it left me in bed for like 4 days, honestly. So I can't tell you guys how happy I am to be sitting here doing these readings, able to move my arms the way I like. I'm not at 100% mobility, but I feel a lot better. So I hope you guys are feeling as good as I feel today. All right, Capricorn, let us see. Now, if it's your first time here, I do pull 2 layers. I'm going to get right into the reading and pull the first layer now. This is for you, March 8th to the 14th. Not taking it. Ace of Wands, Ace of Wands. Okay. We're going to stop here. Oh, 10 of Cups is at the bottom. First the Ace of Wands, then the 10 of Cups, 6 of Wands. Wow, we got the Lovers and the Devil here. Choices. Something here feels outdated. Outgrown. And it's like asking yourself, is it time now to keep it moving? Is it time to walk away? Yeah, I mean, in recent past, we have the Lovers. And then you got the Devil here as the overall energy, though. This is all about our choices, right? The Lovers is a card ultimately about choice. You know, you could be at a crossroads and this choice requires you. And it's you know, often within relationships as well. But it's about like, basically, and we got the Devil, Capricorn, your card, right? You know, the Devil's ruled by Capricorn. Capricorn rules the 10th house of like, you know, career, public status, public reputation. And so, you know, and the Devil is like, sometimes the ego tempts us, right? And so it's about unhealthy choices that we make, whereas the Lovers is about making healthy choices, making choices that are guided by our higher self versus just our ego here. And so really interesting. We're going to go in and clarify, but whenever the Devil falls on the spread, I always think of it as a super positive sign. It just means that we're really shedding light on something here. You know, that's very tempting, don't get me wrong, but although it's tempting, it also has had some kind of negative impact on us, right? Or negative control over us, or like toxic, anything like that, unhealthy choices that we know are not good for us. And so it's like now becoming aware of it. Now, Lovers in the recent past, so it's feeling really good, but also feeling like we have a choice here, feeling like we're at a crossroads here. Current energy in the current situation is the 6 of Wands. It's about overcoming something that's challenging you, right? Overcoming it, feeling proud of yourself. So there's a victory, a conquering type of energy. In the challenge position that we have Death. Either something here is ended and that's hard for you, or you know it's ending, right? You just know. Death is usually within ourselves. So it's like about an older version of ourselves trying to be let go, like a snake shedding the skin, but it's uncomfortable, Death. It always is. So it's about like rebirth ultimately, but letting go of something here is difficult. It's just that simple. With where your mind is at and what you're focused on, we got the 2 of Pentacles. Back and forth. Back and forth, back and forth. You're still in this like deciding place. Still feels indecisive. I think you're getting clearer with each day. As uncomfortable as a decision might be or a direction might be, I think you're starting to know what will be good for you. Or that something is no longer for you. Your approach is the 7 of Pentacles. You could be, in some ways, for some situations, you could have just been frustrated that like, after you poured in a lot of energy into a situation, it just didn't bear the fruit that you were hoping it would bear at this point. Right? But you're really asking yourself right now, where are you going to put your energy? Where are you going to put your time? All of your personal resources, right? What are you going to put them in? And you're really thinking long and hard about where you're going to put it. Like you're discriminating with it now because you're really thinking about the bigger picture. Now in your environment, we got the 8 of Cups, right? There's a situation here that walking away from, right? Just, it's hard, but you know, it's just like you can feel that something's missing here or something's not quite right. And though it's with a heavy heart, you do it. You do it. I mean, you may have fought and you may have resisted this because it's not easy to walk away from the situation. It's not saying you're burning bridges. I always say that with the 8 of Cups, but you're still walking away, right? Because it's not making you happy. It's just that simple. It's not making you happy. Coming towards you is the King of Wands. Can be a fire sign, of course. Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. But the King of Wands, I love this energy always because it's a very flexible and adaptable energy. This is about dealing with a situation head on, taking action, taking the lead, stepping into a leadership role as well. And then thinking even outside of the box, right? This is not a traditional energy, no. That would be the King of Pentacles. This is a very visionary, out of the box, you know, colors outside of the lines type of energy. But yeah, I just see that you're walking away. Look, yeah, 5 of Wands is at the bottom here. Situation is 6 of Wands. There's something here that you're wanting to like overcome. And you're like a bit indecisive. And again, even if it's becoming clearer every day, there's an uncomfortableness to walking away. Not excited to do so. You're not like, close that door as quickly as possible. It's like you're almost shutting it so slowly, and you know, your eye looks through it to the very second it closes. It's kind of like that. All right, let's see. Capricorn. This is personal choices though. And again, it's ultimately, are we going to be led with our higher self, you know, or are we going to be guided by just our ego, by society, you know, by outside forces instead of inside forces? You know, that's kind of what it's really about. All right, let's clarify. We're going to stop here. Knight of Cups is at the bottom. Clarifying the 6 of Wands is the 6 of Wands. So that's definitely the situation this week, especially since we have the, oh no, 10 of Cups is down below. Never mind. I saw the 5 of Wands. I feel like some relationship here, some place that used to feel like home, used to feel like belonging, just doesn't anymore. Yeah, chapter here has closed out. It's closed out. We have, okay, recent past, we have the Lovers with the 2 of Swords. These are both crossroads cards, right? So I just feel like star-crossed lovers, right? Like a relationship here, a big choice here, and just feeling like you're at a crossroads, but like in the recent past feeling stuck, like you couldn't make that decision, or fear was holding you back, or just, you know, standing before the crossroads but not choosing, right? Not taking that first step, just standing there and like, but with the 2 of Swords, I always feel like we know what choice we should be making. We just don't love it. Because there's something about it that we got to face, right? It could be testing your personal values for some of you. But either way, current energy, 6 of Wands repeated, victory squared. So this is you really having the ability to like definitely overcome some challenge here. I'm not saying it's this big choice, but it's something here that you've been dealing with that you're able to overcome, and it's going to boost your confidence in a very good way, right? To get up and be like, all right, I can keep going, I can keep fighting, I feel strong, I feel good. It's that kind of energy. But it's victorious, and that's at the center of your reading. Now in the challenge position, we got Death and Hierophant. Boom, death to a commitment. Something here is done. Again, it's outdated. Whatever version of this commitment was, is a challenge, right? It's that simple. It's trying to shed the old skin. Like I said, like that snake. It's outdated. You've outgrown it. And it's just no longer serving your highest good. It's no longer in line with who you are today, right? Something's changed here. Something's really transformed, and it's uncomfortable. It's difficult to say goodbye. And it doesn't have to be a total goodbye, like I said. It doesn't feel like it's a total, but it is definitely a goodbye to the way things were. That is without a doubt, right? And with death, you can't unchange, right? It's about we've grown. That's why we've changed, right? Now it's time to step into like this updated version of yourself, of this situation here. With where your mind is at and what you're focused on, you're back and forth. But you got a seed in your mind. Like I said, with that Two of Swords, we usually know exactly what we should be choosing. It's just we're stalling, right? I don't know. We're like, I'm not just ready yet. I know what I have to do, but I'm not doing it yet. So I'm going to just hang out here. When you have the Two of Pentacles, that's that back and forth energy, that juggling act. And you could have a lot of priorities. You could have, a lot of responsibilities, and you know how to prioritize. But this is a seed that's in your mind for some new reality here. Something that you're going to have to, of course, manifest and, of course, create. But it's in your mind. It's got you inspired. It's got you motivated, though you're back and forth on it. You're still juggling. You're still weighing things, if that makes sense. Now, your approach is that Seven of Pentacles clarified by that Queen of Swords. Even though you're really thinking about, like I said, where you're going to invest all of your energy, all of your personal resources. With that Queen of Swords, you are ready to cut things out that are not serving you. And you're also thinking very clearly. She is thinking very clearly and ready to make decisions, like I said, and those decisions involve head over heart. And not because the heart isn't taken into consideration, but it's not letting only the heart decide right now. It's saying, I know what I need to do. It's even good for my heart. Because sometimes the right decision hurts too. That's what we mean when we say head over heart decisions. Because even the right decisions can hurt, right? Life's always testing us. In your environment, we got the Eight of Cups clarified by the Star. You can be walking away from an Aquarius for some of you. But I feel like for most of you is yes, you're walking away from a situation, or you're starting to think about walking away from it, and it doesn't make you feel hopeless anymore. It's like you're starting to see the light in it, if that makes sense. You're starting to have hope for the future with the Star energy, right? And maybe you're feeling like you might have a chance to be reborn, right? In a way, like I said, like just an updated version of yourself. But if it felt hopeless before, this idea of walking away, it's starting to change, right? Like that's really starting to heal in a way. Because the Star gives us renewed hope and renewed faith where it was once lost. But you're looking for your happiness, and you're having hope and faith in this decision to walk away. Coming towards you, we got the King of Wands clarified by the Five of Pentacles. Feeling left out, right? Feeling like you're not supported here. But the King of Wands is looking away from that. And again, maybe it's a fire sign that's coming towards you and can give off that feeling, that energy with that Five of Pentacles. But all fives in numerology represent change. But it's not that like, oh, change is just coming. It's we need to change our approach. We need to adapt into a situation so that we can bring on the harmony and the balance of the sixes. So it's really a call from the tarot to say like, hey, it's time to adapt our approach here. Take the lead, adapt your approach, and that's what's coming towards you. Now let's talk about the overall energy. Clarifying the Devil is the World. I feel like a major chapter here is closing out. And the World is about like the lessons being absorbed, right? It's like I always say, it's like my spiritual graduation day. The reason chapters close out is because we have learned lessons. We've overcome the challenges. We faced them. We overcame them. And now it's time to step into through this portal and into a new journey. And so with the Devil in the World, it's like some chapter here that may have been, like you may literally look at it and like you're like, this was an unhealthy choice, or it started having like a negative control over me. Just a negative impact. It could have felt toxic, anything like that. We all know what that Devil energy is. And it's like saying, hey, this chapter here is closed out. You're ready to close that door. Or you're getting ready to. You are getting ready to. And with the world and the devil being here, it's just a matter of time anyway. All right, Capricorn, I am going to leave it there for you. I do hope you enjoyed this reading. If anything did resonate, then like and subscribe. Thank you for letting me tune into your energies. I'll see you all next week.